In this final set of tutorial videos for the Nearpod application, we will be discussing some more advanced features that you can add to your presentations to make them more visibly appealing or to make them more engaging for your students. You might have noticed that in the Create feature, when you're adding a new content page, that there aren't really many options for editing the text. You can add an image and you can add some audio files, which we will talk about in one of the next videos, but the colors are not able to be adjusted and the text is always the same font. If that doesn't appeal to you and you would like another option, you can create your slides in something else like PowerPoint to make them more visibly attractive, colorful, or include some other features. Say, for example, you chose PowerPoint and you created a PowerPoint presentation, or maybe you have already had one created for prior use and this is the first time you're using Nearpod. You do not have to start from scratch. Simply save your PowerPoint file, but instead of saving it as a PowerPoint, you want to save it as something else, whether it's a JPEG or a PNG file. This will be compatible with the Nearpod application, and as you can see in this notification, it says that each slide of your presentation has been saved as a separate file. So that means that each slide will show up in Nearpod when we upload it as its own slide. Let's take a look at that. Now that I'm back in Nearpod and I want to include my old presentation, I'm going to add a content slide, and then we can either choose slides or slideshow, and then we can upload our old PDF file that we just saved from our PowerPoint presentation. Once you locate your file, double-click on it to open and let the content upload. If you choose to add them as a slideshow, then all of your files will come into one content slide that says slideshow. When you open it, you'll see all of your slides in that one slideshow. I prefer to upload them as individual slides so that I can edit them and add things to them and move them around if I would like to. So I'm going to delete the slideshow. Now that I have some of my new slides that are more colorful and allow me to ask and use some different questioning techniques, then I can reorder things the way that I would like to. One thing you have to keep in mind if you are using your PowerPoint presentation and transferring it into a PDF file or a JPEG file is that if you have any animations on your PowerPoint, that you will be able to see all of the items at once when you save it and upload it into Nearpod. So for example, in this slide, in the PowerPoint, each of the figures came up one at a time, and then students were asked to identify what they recognized about these regular polygons, what characteristics did they have. But because I did not erase the animations, then the answer is going to come up when I import it into the Nearpod. So if you want to keep any of that information that are on your PowerPoint slides out of your Nearpod slides, then you would need to erase the animations or erase the text or the diagram or the pictures, whatever it may be, before you save it and upload it into Nearpod. Another option is maybe I wanted to insert one of my PowerPoint slides into a poll or a quiz or open-ended question. In that case, you might need to upload all of the images or the PowerPoint slides individually so that something like this that maybe I would want to put into a poll question will be able to be uploaded directly into the poll question. So now that I've uploaded this into my presentation, unfortunately there's no way to drag it into a poll question without then re-uploading it from the original file. If I do that, then I will end up importing all of the original slides into my poll question, which is not what I want. So to solve that problem, I would then go back into my PowerPoint presentation, find the slide I'm looking for, and what I might need to do then is simply screenshot it and save it as its own individual file. Maybe copy and paste this into a Paint application, crop it to what I would like it to be, and then save it as its own separate file. Here you can see I did this. I opened and created a poll question, and I uploaded the original image from that I had screenshotted and cropped, so that when the students then see this poll, they will see the image appear as well, and now they can answer my poll question. The same would go for if I would like to import any sort of images or PowerPoint slides into any of the other features other than the poll question, including the quiz or the open-ended questions as well. Those would all need to be individually saved and imported, and rather than imported as part of the overall slideshow. In the next videos, we will be talking about importing video files as well as audio files. Stay tuned.